Flosstube, it's Janet with Janet Jabber. I'm coming at you with Flosstube number 12. If you're new to my channel, this is a channel about cross stitching where I will talk to you about cross stitching, a few other things, a little bit of life updates. And thank you if you're checking me out for the first time. I hope you like what you see. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for continuing to choose me to be somebody that you watch. I truly appreciate it. That being said, right before I started today's video, I saw that I had reached 500 subscribers, which is huge. And I'm going to have a giveaway, but I was not prepared for that. It actually, I knew I was getting close, but I didn't really expect to get there this video. So I will have that all put together for next video, and we'll do the giveaway then. And some of those is because of shout outs is why my numbers grow. This week I caught a video for Count Twice, Stitch Once. She has given me a shout out. Thank you so much, Connie. And if I have missed telling someone thank you, please make sure you comment below so that I can give recognition. I try to catch everyone. Some people have told me who's given me shout outs, and I watch lots of them. I actually watch Flosstube more than anything else. But anyway, I just thank you. I appreciate it. So let's just get into things. I'm going to give you some information about my updates. I have a note here. So what have I been doing? I wrapped up November for my November acrostic. It was I successfully got it all done. It was close. I was stressing out at the end for so close, and that's so funny. Cross stitching should not bring you stress, and usually 24 hours of cross stitch does not give me stress. It was probably just the combination of Thanksgiving. I love Thanksgiving, and we host Thanksgiving here for a combination of my family and his family. And I am so happy. You don't know my backstory, all of it, but I lost my mom a couple years ago, right at the beginning of November, and Thanksgiving has been a struggle. I actually enjoyed my Thanksgiving this year. When the day came, it went by like clockwork. It was very enjoyable, and that is why I love Thanksgiving, that it's family together. So I was very happy to have those feelings again. So, but we are moving into December. I was also on vacation for most of that time. It didn't feel like it because I was getting the house ready, but I was. So once Thanksgiving was over, I did not go to stores and participate in Black Fridays. I did some online shopping and whatnot. But what I did do, I have been wanting to do this quilt, this rag quilt. It has been on my list. I can't even tell you how long it's been. I've had the parts for it. So I'm not going to hold it all up. I'm not done with it. It's completely sewn together. But I need to turn it into the rag. So I need to cut it all up, and then it'll be done. I enjoyed this, but I think I was burning my sewing machine up. I have a little Singer machine that I have had since, I'm going to say almost 20 years probably. So it would slow down as I was sewing, and then I'd have to let the engine cool down. I think that's what it's called. The motor cool down, and then start again. So I'm reaching, sorry, I dropped. So that was one thing that was accomplished almost completely. Very happy about that. Another thing was I did another fabric dyeing. I'll show you when I get into my whips. I was struggling with a fabric for this winter sow, and I think I nailed it. I'm going to show you when I get there. But two pieces that I also did are, it's a green gray, nothing super fancy. There's an Ada. I need to iron it out. So I do enjoy dyeing fabric and giving it a shot. Speaking of fabric, if you follow me over on Instagram, I had this cute little comment today that I was stressing them out with how much extra fabric I was leaving around. I usually do a 2 or 3 inch border, except for when I make random changes of like, oh, I'm going to do 1/1 or something like that. Or I completely changed the fabric or the pattern. Like I got tired of stitching it, so I just downsized it, found a different spot. So I really do try to be conscious of my stitching waste, mainly because I just do. So, okay, so that's going to pop us into my stitching more. So, first thing first, I had a finish last night. I am so happy to report, Deck the Halls. It's a caterpillar cross stitch pattern, which is a UK designer. This was a Sal, and I am finished with it. This fabric is on just Aida that I had dyed myself to give it the kind of wintry spring or wintry cloudy, not cloudy, pretty sunny cloudy day wintry kind of effect is what I was going for on this fabric right here. It's kind of getting blown out right now, but hopefully you can get the gist of it. So very happy to have completed that. I was struggling thinking I wasn't going to get it done. And that is my piece that, since it is the Aida, I could, if I was super tired late at night, I could pull it out and work on it. So no FFOs for you this week. That was what I had posted on Instagram. I'm doing the hashtag Stitchmas, and there's certain questions they ask, and that was one of their, like, what is your Christmas craft this year? And it's to get these 2 pieces, a minimum of these 2 pieces finished is my goal. But speaking of finishes, I think I may have showed this before, but I'm showing it to you again, basically to hold myself accountable. I'm hoping this works because I didn't bring a whiteboard. I have stitched Merry Christmas forever ago. I am showing this to you because I am taking this to the framer today. I think. I don't mean I think. I'm going to double check the size and see if I can order a frame for myself on, I don't know, Hobby Lobby or something like that. If I can, I'll do it myself because I really want to practice lacing. If not, before I head out the door, I will just take it to my local framer. They're pretty awesome and fast, and I would be able to get it back and display it for the season. I stitched that years ago. I believe it's an imagination chart. My older sister and I stitched it together. My older sister and I do lots of stitch alongs, so she usually kicks my butt. She just kicked my butt in another one, but we enjoy just like checking in on each other, if that makes any sense. So if you don't do stitch alongs with someone, find someone. It's fun because you can chit chat like, oh, I messed up here, I made that change and this change. So it is really fun to do those stitch alongs. So moving into my whips for this week, good old Harry Potter, finishing up hopefully before I see you next. Now my Harry Potter hopefully is gonna get into the back stitching. I gotta finish these 3 little open spots and then back stitch right here and put the words here, and then Harry will be done. So we'll see. I actually would love for that to be a goal, to have it done in the month of December. We'll see. My next one, I have told you in the past, if you recall, on Sundays, geez, I'm a hot mess. On Sundays, I am going to work on this Afghan my mother gave me years and years ago. So this Sunday, I had the black of the butterfly done. I got all those extra little colors in there, if you can see. I'm ready to backstitch him and move on to the second butterfly that's here. So I enjoy checking that out on Sundays, and being with my mom is how I consider it. But yeah. So another stitch that I have started, I do this every single month. So I started December's a year celebration. I am not done. When you see my next Smash Together videos, this should be done and fully done is my plan. My next one, I'm looking at my list. It's piled right here. I don't know why I'm looking at my list, but I am. So I told you I was so struggling with this fabric. There's not a single stitch on here because my goal is to get it caught up tonight. But this is finally what I am settling. I'm not settling. I actually love this. If I struggle with the color on it again, I am going to change my floss color. This is the winter sal where there'll be like 27 snowflakes. They've been sent out every single day. We're up to day 10. I had 5 of them out, 6 of them done, and it was a couple of them were fading into the fabric, so I ripped them all out, re-dyed my fabric, and I'm gonna give it a shot again. So hopefully in the next video you see, that will be updated and have some snowflakes on it. That would be awesome. Next is, finally, last night before I went to bed, no matter what, I was putting some stitches in this because I came to you 3 times telling you I was going to start this piece, and I still hadn't started this piece. So with no further avail, I actually have some stitches in Silver Creek Samplers, my Christmas list. It's not a lot, but it is a start, and I am just needed to be held accountable. So got the snowflakes in the top corner and started on the tree that is in that corner. And I'm going to plug away at this. This piece is ginormous. And I knew that I started with just the 3 inches. I stuck a Post-it note in the corner, gave myself a 3-inch border, and yeah, got it started. Because one of the blessings about this Flosstube for me is that you truly keep me held accountable, and I just work that way. If I could just get something like this to help me be accountable for exercising, I do much better than that with that. Anyway, I wasn't planning on showing this, so you're gonna hear a tiny bit of noise. I apologize. This is what I'm referring to. My sister's whooping my butt. I am still on part 3, which I am doing as part 1 on this beautiful, beautiful Jardin Privé's Sal, Noel Sal. I love this fabric, but I struggle stitching on it because it's so dark. But I love how it's turning out. So I told her that she was kicking my butt. I think she may be done. I'll have to check that. I feel like she may be done. So, oh well, I'll get it done. I love it, but I need to realize that dark fabrics are not my friend. I wish they were. I've done the white. I've done the light. I actually think that's why I have stalled on doing my sunflower chock full. I don't know if that's the name of it, but Priscilla's one at the very first jar series that was released. I have a feeling I'm stalling on it just because of the fabric. So yeah, I've actually considered ripping that out and going with my Monaco. We'll see. We'll see. Because I have it far along, I just struggle with the fabric. So okay, that being said, I'm going to talk to you about haul. This is going to be a tiny bit noisy because I actually ordered from an Etsy shop that I've never ordered before, and it is called A Faraway Design. And the reason it's going to be noisy is because it's in this beautifully packed fabric. She sent me even a free needle. So, sorry for the crinkle, and then I'm going to toss that aside and share. Some of this is just gathering up, preparing for next year. Some of it is to finish up series. She was having a sale, I believe, a 20% sale. I'm not really sure. And you know what? I hadn't even opened this. Look at this. I had just saw the Flosstube video last night for this, and had it on my, go get that printed out, and she sent it to me. That is absolutely awesome. Thank you. What do I call it? Flyaway Designs. Very cute, very cute. I also, heartstring sampleries. These are still in their packages. So as I told you, and as you're seeing, I'm a tea drinker. So I had to have that. Finally, I had to have that. I also ordered my Soul is Fed by Needle and Thread. I saw it on her site. I think that was just a throw-in because I needed to get to a certain price. I am all about the gnomes right now. And Jardin Privé, I don't know how I didn't know about this one, but I stumbled on it, and yeah. this one, I have the other 3 in the series. I can't wait for the 4th one. They're on my possible plans for 2020. I'm a series girl. So, and the last one is Blackbird Designs, Lady Liberty. I've wanted this and this one, and a one that has a long driveway have been on my wish list. I've not acquired the other one yet. So that was my haul. There's going to be much more haul. I was a little brat and did cash in on some like fabrics and sales and a couple. I feel like there's 2 more charts. 2 more chart orders from Etsy that I have coming. So I'll put those, you'll see them when they come in. I share. So one other thing, which is not stitching related, that I ordered, I did enjoy the quilt, but I am not a quilter. These seams do not meet up. It's something that I want to do just to have my couple of little things around. But I did enjoy the quilt as you go. So this had been recommended. I feel like it was recommended from Fat Quarter Shop. I'm not really sure. There's 2 of them out. I haven't even opened it yet. I saved it to show you. So this will be something that I check out to see, maybe doing a couple more. Sometimes I would like a, I told you I'm a seasonal girl. So like a runner across my table for each season or something like that. I don't know. We'll see. Stitching's it really, I mean, it's no joke. It really feeds my heart and soul. So I feel better when I can get needle and thread together every day. I feel calm and with myself. So that is my true love. This I just want to dabble in a little bit for a couple of things. I don't want it to take over my life. So that is it for that. And I'm going to move into plans. I printed off the December, the 24-hour cross stitch acrostic at home, and my ink is kind of messed up, so it didn't give me my title. So I am going to just run down and tell you what my plans are, and then we'll talk a little bit more. So the word is 12 days of XS. So I'm going to do first daily project is going to be Harry, and I'm finishing him this month. Second daily project is Deck the Halls, and I finished him last night. I may have to modify that, but I'm marking it off for right now. Maybe I'm going to take it just as credit. I really busted through it this weekend, and I didn't think I would get it finished, but anyway. My December quote of the month, my year celebrations, my then for letter Y, you're going to finish Cardinal Winter. That's a Little House Needlework. Silver Creek Sampler's Christmas list. I started it. I'm going to continue working on it. It may move to my second daily. Maybe that's what I'll do. So that means I would have to find something else for the S. My oldest whip. It's in my box. I think I mentioned it before. It's the Icicle Boys. There's 3 of them. I'm going to use the first 3 Fridays of the month, finish an icicle every Friday to get that oldest whip out. And then I really won't even know what my oldest whip is after that. I'm going to fill in the border for the letter F, fill in the border on Stitch or Die. X daily, I have a new chart that I did as start of at retreat called Live Simply. So I'm going to cross stitch that daily. So that's 3 daily stitching projects. And the last thing is the S for Silver Creek Sampler, Dare to Fly, and I have to finish that in December. I dated it already in the chart. It says 2019. It was part of the chart. It actually said 2013 or 14, and I actually started filling it in that way, and then I was like, wait, that's a number. So then I modified it to be 19. So it is set in stone. I have to finish that for 2019. Have to. So that's quite a, if I get all those finishes, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That would be 7 finishes in December, and that would be awesome. But I already have 1, so that was purely by luck. So what else am I planning to do? I have mention this and that I am doing Flossmas. And I'm going to do these small videos to where you're going to see them here in a minute, because I already did December 1, 2, and 3, and I'm going to smash it at the end of this video to where I open my advent calendars. I have two. I have an advent calendar for Adagio Tea, and then I have a second calendar of the Stitchy box. I open both of those daily, and I actually evidently confused somebody on my Instagram because I take a picture and post that super late in the day, so there's no spoiler. If you do follow me on Insta, I have a cover picture that I put up, and then you swipe and you see what my daily thing was, because I don't want to ruin it for anyone else. But they were like, I didn't get tea in my Stitchy box, so no. I have two different ones going on. I reached out and let them know, no, I have two different ones going on. Anyway, so from here on out, for the month of December, you'll see the smashed together videos. I will, if I get any mail, I'll include that in the daily video. If I have a finish, I'll include that in the daily video. If something comes up, I will put in a little extra insert. I'm hoping this works out. That's all I want to tell you. I think it will, but I'm hoping it works out. So it's going to be my try at this. I really do like doing the weekly videos. We'll see how it goes. But until next time, keep stitching. You're going to lead into video 1, 2, and 3. As I mentioned before, in next week's Smash Together video, I will have the announcement for my 500 subscriber giveaway. I have some good ideas going in my brain. I think it's just going to be one main thing is what I think it's going to be. So until next time, keep stitching, enjoy my little Smash Together videos, and sending you much love. Bye. Hi, welcome to Vlogmas Day 1. So today, for Day 1 of my Adagio Tea Advent Calendar, the flavor was pumpkin spice tea, and it is delicious. My first time doing this advent calendar, so I love teas. I drink tea on the daily. Yeah. So, and my second advent calendar, the Stitchy box, as a reminder, what I got is a Gloriana Poinsettia silk. It is absolutely gorgeous. I love it, love it, love it. So, and what it says is Day 1, Gloriana Silk Floss. Welcome to our 2019 Christmas Advent box. Let's start off with the most fabulous gift, red Gloriana Poinsettia. Pretty cool. So, that's it for today. Today, I'm going to jump in and go watch some Flosstube and possibly do virtual stitcher for the first time. We'll see. I'll report in tomorrow and tell you what I stitched on and what I did. See you tomorrow. Hi, bye. Coming at you for Day 2 of Vlogmas. Our 2 advent calendars, if you recall, are my tea. So Vanilla Robasi, if I'm saying that correctly, is my tea for today. A lovely tea. I'm enjoying it greatly. I think the only bad thing about this is that I'm going to fall in love with these teas, and I'm not going to have duplicates right now. I drink tea every single day. All right, anyway, the Day 2 of my Stitchy box, it says, fancy up a little Christmas stitching with these lovely pearls. So I got a small pack of pearls. We'll see what those are going to be used for. That's kind of fun. And until tomorrow, hope you're having a good day. Hi, Flossmas. This is Day 3. Welcome back for my last day of recording for this week. So, if I have been successful, I smashed my last video for wrap-up of November, and then Day 1, 2, and 3 together in one video, and this is the last one. I hope that I'm successful at that and you enjoy this for the month of December. As I have probably already stated, I am going to do the smash together of the videos instead of uploading every day. I don't know, I'm giving it a try. Stitch all the things. Christina does it that way. Sammy Joe does it that way. I'm just giving it a shot. They do their normal videos that way, so I'm just giving it a shot and seeing how that works for Flossmas. So, more to the point. Day 3 for my tea is a good old English breakfast. I'm holding that right? Okay. Funny how I remember this from my childhood, and my mom would drink this. This wasn't her favorite, but she would drink this, and I get so caught up in all the new fancy teas. I guess I forgot one of the good old basics. So I'm enjoying this today. The next stitchy box is my other advent calendar. Day 3. Oops, wiggle, wiggle. Sorry, my Gabby girl gotcha. So I'm gonna open this. Sorry. Get it all out. Oops, I dropped it, of course. Sorry. Okay, this. Oh my gosh. Everybody does this. I don't know if it'll work for me. That is a super cute little tree. And the saying for today is day 3, Christmas tree charm. Is your Christmas tree up yet? If so, I bet it's pretty. Stitchers have the prettiest trees. Well, to answer that question, my tree, this tree, as you can see, is up, and it's got some of my snowflakes on it that I have stitched, and my little fairy ornaments that I collect every single year. But my main tree in my house is up. The lights are on it. The ribbons were on it, and my daughter's new cat has tore them all down. So I'm not really sure what we're doing for the main tree this year. The cat is leaving this completely alone, so I'm counting my blessings. But we'll see about the main. So that's my status on my tree. So with that, I'm going to end this week of Flossmas. I'm sure you have caught in my last 2 videos that I smashed together, I was calling it vlogmas. I really intend to call it Flossmas. We'll see. If I flip back and forth, that's just Janet. Other than that, I will be coming at you in a week from now. Please make sure that you click subscribe in the bottom if you want to get your updates on me. Like this video if you liked it, and make sure to come back next week for that 500 subscriber video. Thank you. Have a good week. I'm going to send you much love. Bye.